Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have never seen something like this. There were some stones which were falling down from the sky. I was afraid, and here you can use like absolutely excited. Okay. Absolutely excited, because we don't use very strong adjectives. Sophie, is it clear enough? Sophie, is it clear enough?
Yes.
Good. I checked information about it in the internet and learned. Oh, we have a good phrasal verb here. Instead of learned, Nasha, phrasal verb, go on.
And
Instead of learned. Found out. Okay, so use this phrasal verb, found out. It just fits here. And talking about the internet, we also use on the internet, okay? That it is a meteor rain. Well, it is, yeah, maybe. I was shocked. Okay, I was in a shock. That's really Russian. But in English, we say I was shocked. And after some time, decided to shoot this fantastic rain. I published it in the Interplanetary Social Network. Nastya, can you correct here? What is it?
Oh, on?
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's right, on. Yeah, because that's social network. After some time, so look, here you have some time, okay? And here again, you have some time. So how can you change it?
A few minutes.
Maybe a few minutes later, maybe something like this, yeah? My video saw a lot of people on different planets. Mamma mia. Люди с разных планет?
Yeah.
Люди?
In our plan, I live in a Mars, and this one sentence at the beginning
Okay.
before a while was
Okay. So
about
I
it.
understand. Yeah. So to put this detail, we can put it here in our second sentence. I have never seen something like this here on our planet Mars. Okay. So now here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but the word order here is wrong. Сначала подлежащее, потом глагол, потом все остальное. A lot of people from different planets saw this video. Поняла? Вот так. И потом я бы сказала даже even scientists from Earth, because this is a story. It should be interesting, okay? Even scientists from Earth. They wrote me to know all the details, okay? To learn about the details, not to know, okay? To learn about the details. My video became more and more popular, it's okay. Now it is the most popular video. Опять видишь, одно и то же, да? Popular, and here again you have popular. So you need to think about this, okay? So because you have again this repetition, so we don't have to have this repetition. My friend said that this video, video, and again here you have video. Maybe you can use the words like clip, film, movie. My friend said that this video was very useful and it helps people with their researches. Good expression. Help with the researches. Good expression. About my own life, nothing was changed. This phenomenon is not dangerous. So now I live my typical life like before. Yeah, not bad, but выглядит у тебя, у вас не совсем как story. Больше выглядит как бы article maybe, да? Но не story. А у вас задание все-таки было story. Чем отличается story от not story? Action. Action. You should have action, okay? Something is happening. You should have more action. Что конкретно случилось? Хорошее бы завершением этого всего стало, что I became rich and traveled from planet to planet. Okay, something like this. Okay, Nastya and Sonia, is it clear enough now?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, Ksusa, let me see your story. Okay. Do you remember your teenage years? Опять же, надо начинать с чего, Ксюша?
About curtains.
About curtains, exactly. Yeah. The sentence, while I was closing my curtains one night, I noticed something unusual. Okay, so you should start with this. I think you should rewrite your story, Ksusha, okay? So Ira, now you are in contact with Ksusha and write it together. Sophie Tamaeva, you are here now, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so but you did the story alone without Aisha, right? Why?
Because I couldn't call Aisha. Я пыталась связаться, но у меня ничего не вышло.
Okay,
Я
children.
писала, но не
Okay.
вышло.
Aisha, then you need to write it also on your own afterwards. So while I was closing my curtains one night, I noticed something unusual. In the darkness, across from our house stood a dark figure. So again, the order. A dark figure stood in front of our house. Вот так. In the darkness. Как-то так. When it turned to the right, where the lantern stood, I saw that it was a man. Okay. Yeah, it's good. He looked at the building, which was perpendicular to ours. Yeah, ours, because you don't have a noun afterwards.
Okay.
This building was abandoned. Что ты имела в виду? This building was abandoned.
То, что это здание, оно было как бы заброшенным.
Okay, I see what you mean. So it's better not use this one because this is very formal. This building was really old and no one lived there. Something like this, okay?
Okay.
Also, слово perpendicular is not very good for the story. It's better if you write, he looked at the building which was near to ours, something like this. Okay. There were broken windows, graffiti painted, and all kinds of bottles lying around. Okay. Well, я бы не сказала, что они там лежат, отдыхают, but I would say thrown. Okay. The man looked very strange on the building. Так, the man looked very strange. Это обозначает, что мужик выглядел странно. А ты что имела в виду? Что он странно на него смотрел?
Да.
Окей, тогда будет strangely.
Strangely.
Okay, the man looked at, во-первых, у нас, looked at the building, and very strangely, тогда мы ставим в конце. А что ты имела в виду, что он странно на него смотрел?
Ну, знаете, просто в темноте может показаться, что человек устрашающий, и он на него странно смотрел как-то.
His sight was intimidating. Что это ты имела в виду?
Ну, его взгляд был странным.
Okay. Well, you tried to use difficult vocabulary. It's good. Okay, but непонятно, поэтому мы это уберем. Suddenly he looked in my direction. Опять у нас looked. In my direction. Опять же, looked at, наверное, будет, да? At me. He examined the whole house and his eyes closed with me. I was scared and quickly closed curtains. After about 15 minutes, I looked out of the window. The man was not here. Один мужик, что уже их много-то. The man was not there. Okay. Well, здесь есть action, здесь есть описание, но немножко не хватает интересного. То есть немножко нет логики во всем этом. Может быть, вы с Аишей немножко подумаете и добавите какой-то логический конец, ну, или не совсем логический, но конец, да? То есть кто оказался этот мужик, в конце концов, надо было все-таки это раскрыть каким-то образом, да? Может быть, это оказался как папа, когда он на тебя посмотрел. То есть, ну, что-то как бы должно быть так. Okay, friends, so, there we go. Let's start. So, today, we also have a story with you. But last lesson, you had a scary story. Today, you have very funny story. Okay? You have very funny story. So, the story is about Mr. Bean. Okay? So now, I'm going to show you a piece of video. It's a very short piece of video. And your task is to write a sentence, what happened in this piece, okay? So please get ready. Get ready with your copybooks, okay? So what are you doing now, Aisha?
Watch a video and then we write a sentence. What
Happened in
this
the story? Thank you so much. You are absolutely right. So the piece is very, very short. It's only 8 seconds, okay? So you don't need to write really much.
You may open the envelopes containing your papers. The exam starts now.
Okay, so
You may open the envelopes containing your papers. The exam starts now.
that's right.
You may
Okay.
open the
So that's it. That's it. So let's write the beginning of the story. Okay. Sophie Dinerstein, can you tell us what happened? So we are writing a story. So it should be interesting. So we should write about the scene, the background information. Okay. So Sophie Dinerstein, can you talk about this? Can you help me to write the first sentence?
To be interesting.
So, okay, let's start. Where are the people? Who are they?
Mr. Bean.
Mr.
Mr.
Bean and other students are in the classroom.
You're in the classroom. Oi,
Were in the classroom.
Mr. Bean and other students were
Were
in the classroom. Okay, and what was happening there, Aisha?
Oh, the exam starts.
Oh, they waiting. Okay.
Yeah,
They-
very good. Yeah, Ksyusha, it's very good to describe. Yeah, they were waiting for exam to start. Yes?
Yeah.
And then what happened after that? Nastya, what happened after that?
Maybe teacher said that exam start now.
Yeah, very good. Okay, suddenly, because this is a very good word for the story, suddenly the teacher said that they may open the envelope because the exam
Start.
starts. Yeah, very good. So that's very nice. So that was piece number 1. Okay. Now we need piece number 2. Sonia Dinerstein, you have piece number 2. I have sent you on WhatsApp before the lesson.
yeah.
Aisha, you have piece number 3 on your WhatsApp before the lesson. It was sent. Dasha, piece number 4. Semir, number 5. Ksyusha, number 6. Nastya, number 7. Sophie Tamaeva, number 8.
Yeah.
Sonia Dinerstein, 9. Aisha, 10. Nastya, 11. Ksyusha, 12. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I will send also piece number 13 to whom? Okay, let it be me. Piece number 13 is for me. Okay? So now I give everybody 5 minutes to watch your video, your piece of video, and to write 2 sentences, maximum 3, okay, about your piece. So is it clear enough, friends? What are you doing now? Everybody is
Yes.
watching piece of your piece of video and write in your copybook a sentence about this. Maximum 3 sentences, okay? And then we write it all together here, okay? So I am waiting for you back here in 5 minutes, okay? So you can switch off your audio now, switch off your video now, and come back here in 5 minutes with ready sentences.
But I need to write the third.
You need to write the third. Okay, so take your time. Okay, so number 4, Dasha.
Mr. Bean chose a pen to start writing.
So I would say that he was choosing the pen
Chosen.
because it was a process. Yeah, Mr. Bean
Mhm.
was
Choosing
choosing,
pen.
choosing the pen
To start writing.
to start writing.
He have a lot of pens.
Ага. So, тогда мы это поставим в начало.
Okay.
Mr. Bean had a lot of pens
And
and he was
finished.
choosing
the pen.
the pen, чтобы не повторять, and he was choosing one to start
One.
writing.
Right.
Мгм.
He started very last.
Finally, тогда мы напишем в конце концов, finally, he chose and began to write, yes?
Да.
And began to write. Very good. That's all, Dasha?
Yeah.
Thank you. Aisha, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Let's go.
He looked to the paper, then turned it, but on both sides they were empty. The man near him don't know what Mr. Bean do. When Bean sees that the man look for him, he pretended to warm his hand.
Wow. I love your sentences, but it's a bit long. So, he looked at the paper and
Turned
repeat.
it. He looked to the paper, then turned it, but on both sides they were empty.
Stop. Then turned it, but it was empty on the both sides. Good. Okay. After that,
The man near him don't know what Mr. Bean do.
the man next to him did not know what Mr. Bean
Do
was doing. Yeah, because it was a process. Was doing. Yes.
yes. When Bean see that the man look for him, he pretended to warm his hands.
He pretended to
Warm his hands.
warm. Yeah.
Yes.
Warm his
He
hands.
thinks that this green paper was an bag, paper bags
Okay.
to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So when Mr. Bean заметил that the man was looking at him, he pretended to warm his hands. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Very good sentence, Aisha, and nice vocabulary. Thank you so much. So then we have number 5, Samir. Can you read your sentence, please?
Yes. Mr. don't understand anything in test. After he saw how his neighbor write all answers so fast.
Stop. So he did not know any answer. So he... Дальше он подсмотрел, что он там? He?
Посмотрел. He... У меня написано how his neighbor... When he saw how his neighbor writes all answers so fast, and Mr. Bean tries see neighbor's answers.
Ага, so he tried to cheat from his neighbor, yeah,
Yes,
who was writing
all answers.
all the answers. Yeah, is it correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Ксюша?
Then Mr. Bean pointed a finger, and while neighbor was not watching in his notebook, Mr. Bean cheated. When he done, he showed everyone a big finger.
Okay, so then Mr. Bean pointed at the window, and the man looked there. So Mr. Bean
Cheat.
cheated from his paper
Mhm.
and copied the answers, yeah?
Yeah. And when he done, he showed everyone a big finger. It's nice.
Sum up, yeah? You mean sum up?
Yeah.
Okay. After he finished writing, he showed, or then просто he summed up. I think it's like this. He summed up and was very happy. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Very good. Thank you. Nastya?
A man who sitting with Mr. Bean climbed and threw his sheet because he don't like it.
Okay, look how the story is changing now. The man next to Mr. Bean. Еще раз, Настя, как ты сказала?
Climbed, no, somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Threw
threw
his
threw
paper
his
with
paper because he don't like
the answers.
he
Because he did not like it. Yeah.
yeah. So Mr. Bean was angry because he had already written us his
Yeah. So Mr. Bean got angry
because he had already written this man.
Oh, very good. He had already copied, maybe, yeah? He had already copied these answers onto his sheet. Вот так напишем. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nastya. Very good sentences,
So-
grammar.
No. So Mr. Bean снял
Скомкал тоже, yeah? So he
too. His paper too.
he threw, so he had to, ему пришлось, he had to throw his paper too. Вот так напишем. Very good sentence. Thank you, Tom.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, I know that you are here. Let's go.
Miss,
Oh, I can't hear you very well, Sonia.
Mr. Bean
Uh-huh.
didn't know the answer to some question in the exam.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He began to, the next sentence,
Mm-hmm.
quietly toward his neighbor to cheat again.
So he began to move towards his neighbor,
To cheat again.
trying
Right?
to cheat again. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the neighbor.
Очень плохо слышно, Сонечка. Давай еще раз попробуем. Try
When
to cheat again. And
when
when. Mhm.
the neighbor
Mhm.
noticed
Mhm.
this,
Mhm.
returned
Он
to
перевернул
his
там, да, Сонь? Перевернул просто, да?
Mhm.
He turned
to his no I mean that Mr. Bean returned to his он вернулся на место на свое.
Okay. When the neighbor noticed this,
Он
Mr.
не
Bean
смог написать.
fast turned back, or not turned back, went back to his place. Yeah?
Ага. Мгм.
Mhm. Went back to his place. That's right. That's all?
Yes.
Sonia Dinnerstein, next piece is yours. Sonia Dinnerstein, next piece is yours.
Okay, new question, and Mr. Bean did not know the answer again.
Mhm. Mhm.
He was looking around to find answers.
Miss Olga,
Mhm. Yes, Aisha?
you don't do next часть.
Yeah, it's okay, потому что уже не помещается у нас. Yeah. Okay, so he looked around to find answers,
Answers.
to find
Silent.
help, maybe.
To
Mhm.
find help, yeah. Suddenly he noticed answers in the records of his partner.
Так, he noticed records of his partner, okay? Mhm.
And started cheating.
To copy, and started to copy.
Copy.
Okay, that's all?
No,
Mhm.
partner saw it and closed this page with answers.
And closed the page.
The
Maybe
page.
covered the page. Накрыл ее, да? Covered the page. Because you
No,
cannot close
he-
the page.
Он его перевернул.
So
Turned.
he turned the page.
Yeah, returned to the
Turned
page.
the page. Mhm.
But Mr. Bean did not give up.
Mhm. However, Mr. Bean, I like your vocabulary, did not give up. Okay.
He laid
Mhm.
on the desk
Mhm.
and blowed
Mhm. Blue.
blew on the page.
It's my part.
Yeah, I don't know. This method worked and he cheated again.
Okay, good. So, friends, я сейчас это сохраню и пойдем дальше. Так,
But
доска. Аишка, у тебя немножко там другое, да, сейчас, секундочку, friends. Мгм. Сохранить. Окей? Так, окей. Новая демонстрация. Окей. So it worked. Yeah, Sonia, we stopped here. It worked. And he managed, у него получилось, he managed to copy something. Aisha, your part?
He lay down on his desk and blew one leaf to a neighbor. The man began to look around who did it, and when he was discreet, Mr. Bean stole his paper.
Yeah, very good. He stole his paper. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Nastya, what happened next?
The man saw that Mr. Bean are looking at his paper, so he took Mr. Bean's paper sheet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Ksyusha. Your part?
And Mr. Bean was upset because Mr. Bean was upset, but he придумал что-то новое.
Think of something new. Or he got a new idea. He had a new idea, maybe. Okay? So, Ksyusha, what is your part?
Mr. Bean pretended his pen fell, and while he lifted it, he cheated from his neighbor again.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And?
So.
Yeah, and then he went back to his place. Yeah, and then he went back to his place. So my part was that he was absolutely upset and began to cry. So that was my part. So now, friends, we are going to look at this video, but in whole, not by pieces, but in whole, and you will tell me what happens next. Okay? So just watch the video now, the whole video.
Open the envelopes containing your papers. The exam starts now.
Как точно вы все описали, правда? Вы прям вот молодцы. Я немножко прокручу, потому что we are running out of time, okay? this is my last part. He began to cry. So what do you think, Ksusha, happened next? How did all this finish?
Oh, I think that he writes his exam on the worst
Mark, great, yeah. Okay, so let's see how it's all finished.
2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. At the end, with those who answer the green calculus papers, please put them in the green box. And those who answer the white trigonometry papers, please put them in the white box. Stop writing, please. I said stop writing. Will you stop writing?
So, what happened is that there were two papers, green, which was more difficult, and white, which was very easy. And he did not notice first this white paper. So friends, thank you very much for your work. Thank you very much for your writing. And I hope you will not cheat, because as homework, I will give you a test. It's very short. You will do it online test. I will send you a link in our VK group. And you will not cheat like Mr. Bean. But you will do it and smile, because you remember the test of Mr. Bean, okay? So that's all from me today.